bet. Thanks for tuning in.
Are you ready to cook?
Let's get
I'm
going.
ready to eat. I'm ready to eat too, and this is the man to do it. Do you have a favorite holiday recipe, or do you need to find one? Our next guest can help with that. This is Executive Chef Jeff Anderson at Albertsons and Safeway Culinary Kitchens. He's here to share with us some delicious holiday recipes and some baking tips. Good to see you.
Nice to be here.
Oh, this is fun. We're gonna have a good time.
I think so.
You ready to do some French toast?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm ready to learn from you. You're the master at this. So.
Absolutely. So this is an eggnog French toast. This is a super easy recipe to make. You know, most importantly is at this time of year, you want to get ready to cook for the holidays.
Okay.
So make your shopping list. All great shopping lists start with dairy products. For me, in this case, it's Lucerne Dairy Farm products, exclusively at Albertsons and Safeway. So do your shopping now, make your list, test your recipe. Very critical.
That is smart, because you know, you go to places and they're like, oh, I just made it this morning for the first time. You're like, I can tell.
No, that's like buying your turkey on Thanksgiving. That's the same thing. That's the equivalent
Test
of that.
the recipe. Okay,
test the
great
recipe
tip.
now. Test it now. Test it 2 or 3 times before the holiday. And this is a great brunch recipe.
This is perfect for waking up on Christmas morning and making a wonderful breakfast.
Yep, absolutely. So first thing we do is put a little butter in the pan.
Okay.
I'll have you do that.
All right, you got
it. And we've got an eggnog custard right here. So this
is it salted or unsalted butter? I always want to ask that because that's critical to the recipe, right?
Yeah, absolutely. For me, always unsalted butter. And then that way you can add as much salt as you want, but it lets you, if you decide you want to go for sweet, if you want to go savory, it lets you kind of control the level of seasoning.
What kind of bread did you use, Chef?
We've got a little bit of French bread that I sliced.
Okay.
Wait for the butter to melt. We're going to give that a little stir like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put the sliced bread into the custard.
And you don't have really big, thick pieces, which is nice.
No,
sometimes French toast can get a little big, and then the inside's kind of ew.
Yeah, no, I like this because it cooks quick and it cooks even. And there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can treat this as a French toast recipe. If you decide you want to make a dessert with it, you take the same approach to this, except you layer it into a baking pan and bake it in the oven and make a bread pudding. So this is a really good recipe for you know, multi-purposing, you know, different ingredients.
Okay.
And all we got to do is we got to let these brown for a sec. So I'm going to give this a little bit of heat.
And so what are we looking for? Just the tips to be a little bit golden?
Okay, for me, I think the color's critical. Is like you want to see it's browned,
Right.
and no one likes squishy French toast. And you know, you want the sugars to brown, which means that when you take a bite, it's going to taste nice and sweet.
Perfect.
And
This is good. You did good with this.
Yep. And then what we're going to have is once we let that finish cooking, we've got our garnish. For this one, we've got a pumpkin spiced cream cheese.
All right, you've got to give us the recipe. Can you give it? Is it quick or is it detailed?
This is super simple.
Okay, how do we
cream
make this?
cheese, pumpkin puree, brown sugar, and whatever level of spice you want.
All
so
right,
if you
so
like,
there's 2 ingredients.
if you want to put some vanilla in there, you want to put some bourbon, you can do whatever you want.
It smells so good.
Absolutely great recipe.
Okay.
So you're going to take a dollop of that.
Okay, you mind if I get a big dollop?
No, that's perfect.
Look how big it is.
Yep.
Okay.
And push it on there like so. Okay, and then since it's the holidays, here comes our snow. This is our snow, so give that a good blast. That's our garnish for this.
Perfect.
If you decide you want to make bread pudding, what you could do is you can hand whip a little cream and put some maple and some brown sugar in it. You'd have a great holiday recipe.
So you don't even need syrup.
Oh no.
No.
Syrup's overkill.
You got
at this point.
this. You got this. And you've done so many great dishes with these wonderful dairy products, from cookies to pies.
Yep, we've got a no-bake eggnog cheesecake. We've got eggnog cookies over here. Yeah, we really tried to stretch the boundaries of eggnog.
And it looks like you have enough batter here to whip up a few more French toasts for me and the crew.
This is for you and your friends.
I love that. My favorite. Okay, let's give you some information. For links to Chef Jeff's holiday recipes, please visit sonoraliving.com. And for more information, visit albertsons.com/Lucerne Dairy.